The Tag Mobile Podcast, brought to you by the App Garden, transforming mobile business. If this is the first time you've listened to the Tag Podcast, welcome. If you're a returning listener, thank you for joining us again. I'm Mel from the App Garden. This is episode number 3, 29th of July, 2014. This week's podcast takes a look at the latest functionality of event and conference apps. We'll discuss the transition from paper to mobile and some of the key functions that can be integrated into event and conference apps to enhance attendee experience and deliver a professional and engaging event. The past few years have been exciting times for the evolution of event apps. The increase in the adoption of using apps as a medium for engaging audiences and running seamless events and conferences has been dramatic. Even the most technophobic event organisers are beginning to realise that event apps, they're not just desirable, but really they're essential. And, as you'd expect, apps are becoming more and more innovative by the day. It's not so long ago that conference and event organisers relied on paper as the primary medium to deliver critical information to exhibitors and attendees alike. But with the shift in consumer behaviour now towards mobile, it comes as no surprise that paper is heading out of the door, and communication through mobile is not only opening that door, but quite literally flooding in and capturing that space. Event apps were first noted for their ability to transfer the content of the paper show guide onto a mobile device. Well, that in itself was a huge blessing for the event organiser, who could see an immediate saving in print costs and also manage their stress levels, safe in the knowledge that the show guide could be updated at the touch of a button and not be out of date the second it came off the printing machine. But replicating the show guide on mobile devices was very much the first step, and since then, the app world has forged ahead with innovation and experimentation. So, let's take a look at some of the key functions of event apps in greater detail. Most event apps now incorporate interactive maps, exhibitor profiles, speaker profiles, and local vicinity information, where to pop out for your sandwich, for example. But these functions can be delivered on a mobile website. So what does an event app deliver that is over and beyond this? Well, each and every attendee wants to gain, and invariably will gain, a different experience at an event. What apps can do is tap into this personalised requirement. They can display a session programme, allowing attendees to filter and sort by the subject that's interesting to them and the speaker that they want to see, and put it into a time slot to build and amend a personal agenda. And this personal agenda can incorporate time-based reminders, reminding the attendee when to attend whatever it is that they've set up, and it's therefore a perfect solution to a busy event attendee. Well, you as the organiser can deliver a real-time RSS newsfeed in-app, and this helps attendees to stay in the know with what's going on at your event or conference. And apps can be developed with an integrated note taker. That's a perfect solution for users who want to take some notes while they're on the go. And you can provide app users with access to resources. These might be spreadsheets or infographics or white papers. Users can have a read of these during or even after the event. And for large events or conferences, especially those that might be using multi-locations, apps can integrate location maps on which users can drop a pin to show their exact location, which they can then share with friends or colleagues via social media so they can be linked and found wherever they are within your venue. And talking about social media, as you'd expect, it's been integrated into event and conference apps pretty much as standard these days. And let's face it, people attend events for several reasons, but almost invariably, attendees are keen to make contacts and become connected, both with the event, but also with other exhibitors or attendees or like-minded people. Some event apps have taken advantage of social media to such a degree that the app's function appears to primarily be an event social network meeting place, building an event community where people can communicate, meet, and build relationships. Apps that are well integrated to social media can facilitate connections, assisting with introducing attendees to like-minded people, as well as potentially matching them to sponsors. And herein lies an attractive proposition. Apps can help to build a community that lives a longer life than the event itself, prolonging its success both before the doors have opened and after they've closed and everyone's gone home. The app is a powerful tool for the event organiser, integrating technology which can deliver push notifications, keeping your audience informed of amendments to schedules or venues. Games can be used as an additional strategy to improve the adoption of the app, but I'll give you a word of warning here. Ensure if using this feature that it adds to the event and it doesn't potentially distract from it. What started very much as a phenomenon used only by a few forward-thinking organisations, it's now a concept which is being utilised by the events industry. The concept of a picture speaking 1,000 words is really the key to augmented reality. AR can enable your audience to better visualise what's going on around them and put the event-based content into a location context. AR can be used as a tool to enhance attendees' networking capabilities, allowing registration with face recognition and online social profiles. AR can also improve attendee engagement and overcome the physical limitations of the event venue. And it can be used as a tool to enable potential exhibitors and sponsors to fully visualise your venue. Not to mention the exciting capabilities for exhibitors to bring their products and services to life. There are a host of companies who are already integrating AR technology into their apps. Some of the most notable ones of these are L'Oréal Paris, the official makeup brand for the Cannes Film Festival, who launched their innovative AR makeup app, Makeup Genius, at the 2014 event. There's also the London Olympics, in collaboration with the Sun newspaper, who delivered an AR poster for the 2012 Games. If you'll remember, it showed a map of the Olympic Park, which, when viewed through an AR mobile phone app, unfolded into a three-dimensional model with detailed information on Olympic events. There's also Wright State Research Institute, WSRI, and they delivered a customer AR app at their 2013 Science Olympiad National Tournament, and it incorporated an interactive model of a 3D brain, which brought neuroscience to life at the event. In-app offers give attendees more reason to check into the app on a regular basis, and that's pretty important. So why not offer discounts on tickets or exclusive access to VIP halls through your app? And the user's ability to access the app when there's no internet connection, thanks to the native technology of integrated offline support, is of obvious benefit. One innovation which is still relatively early stages, but it's currently mostly being embraced in the retail market, but I think it'll undoubtedly be emerging into our lives more and possibly our events, is the technology of iBeacons. The iBeacon is a sensor device acting as an indoor positioning system. iBeacon technology could potentially allow event organisers or exhibitors to deliver short-duration discounts to nearby attendees, digital coupons pushed to a customer's mobile device based on where they are within the venue. They can even offer a mobile tour guide of the venue. Running a smooth and seamless event or conference, delivering a great attendee experience, is rewarding, but hey, let's not forget that events and conferences are a commercial marketing tool. So, how can an app help the organisers and sponsors to gain knowledge, collect data and increase marketing opportunity? An app's analytics platform allows organisers and sponsors to receive daily reports which illustrate how many times the app's been downloaded, how the app's being used, by how many users and how often, enabling a far deeper understanding of the event experience than ever before. Data can be filtered by type of device, location and time. Now don't forget that apps can integrate speaker surveys, so you can get a complete understanding of which conference sessions were the most valuable to your attendees and which ones might have missed the mark. It's this kind of information that can help you plan for next year's event. Most companies sponsor a conference because it's a marketing opportunity. Historically, sponsors may have had their name displayed on a banner and in print on the back of the event programme, but event apps offer additional opportunity, generating new sponsorship revenue streams. How can they do this? Well, by displaying prominent mobile adverts and giving space for promotional offers. Showcasing your sponsors gives them additional exposure, allowing attendees to interact directly with them and thereby promoting brand recognition. Apps can also offer the opportunity to target ads to a segmented audience and deliver scheduled marketing messages to your captive audience. These ads can incorporate a tracking URL to monitor the performance of each ad. Of course, you'll want to increase attendee numbers year on year, and thanks to the enhanced event experience you'll have offered your attendees through the app, along with the improved networking opportunities and access to additional resources, you'll almost certainly find that attendees will be more motivated to spread the word about your event and pre-register for next year. Technology and innovation within apps are emerging all the time, and what we've looked at here, it really is just the tip of the iceberg. The mobile world is always changing, and that's what makes it such an exciting environment. If you're an event organiser and want to discuss your ideas for an event app, why not speak to us? And we can help develop your ideas into reality. Thank you for listening to the Tag Mobile podcast, brought to you by the App Garden, transforming mobile business. Join us again next week when we'll be discussing more developments and news in the mobile industry.